Okay, so hey guys, and welcome back to another predictions video, and in today's video I'm going to be predicting the Whyte versus Franklin fight. If you are new around here though and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like video if you do need like video, and let's get straight into it. So going into this fight, Whyte is 28-3 with 19 KOs, and Franklin is 21-0 with 14 KOs. This fight is a 12-round fight in the heavyweight division. Whyte's last fight was a loss via TKO in round 6 versus Fury, and Franklin's last fight was a win via TKO in round 5 versus Moore. This is Franklin's toughest fight to date, seemingly because, he's fought fighters with arguably better records than Whyte, but they haven't fought anywhere near the tougher opposition as Whyte has fought, and so I would say that Whyte is pretty much by far Franklin's toughest test to date. Whyte is an experienced fighter who might not always be the most technical, but throws with immense power, with great body shots, and can be a very, very tough fight for anybody, as shown through the fact that he's got the 28 wins, and he's beaten the likes of like a Chisora and a Povetkin, which are two big names to have beaten. Franklin is going to have to come and use his speed and youthfulness to pick Whyte apart. I don't think trying to have a dogfight with Whyte is going to work, and he's going to have to really have a good defense to be able to move around the ring and be able to get out of Whyte's shots, and so it'll be a tough ask, but that's what he's going to have to do. Also on this card is Gorman versus Wardley for the British heavyweight belt, which for me is a fight, probably the most excited I've been for a British heavyweight fight in a long time. Or no, not just a British heavyweight, or just a British fight. It's probably the most excited I've been for them in a while. And so, yeah, Gorman versus Wardley. They're both coming off big wins, and Gorman, we spoke to his cousin, no, not his cousin, his brother, Ricky Gorman, on the channel a few weeks ago now about this fight, and so we've kind of done a bit of like a breakdown on the fight already. If you want to go back and watch that, you can do. But I think that Gorman will win via KO in round 7. I think Gorman is the more experienced fighter. It's going to be a very tough test for both fighters, but I think Gorman is the more experienced fighter and will be able to get the win and then go on to even bigger and better things for him. I said possibly Chisora, if he loses against Fury, that could be a very good fight to really help Gorman move up in his career. But you never know. Moving back onto the Whyte vs Franklin fight though, Whyte's losses have come against Fury, Povetkin and Joshua. The Fury one, Fury and Joshua ones are both two fights which were great. Maybe not so much the Fury fight, but the Joshua fight, Whyte was still looking good in. The Fury fight didn't look amazing in. The Povetkin fight, he avenged by getting the victory next time round, so that's all fair enough. Whyte is the favourite for this fight, and I think that Whyte will win via TKO in round 4. I think Whyte has got a point to prove, and against somebody that he does seemingly not like very much, and is gonna try and go in and probably give it everything he's got. If he can stop it in the first 4 rounds or 5 rounds, I think he will, and I think he'll be able to get him out in the 4th round. And then Eddie Hearn said the winner gets Joshua. I don't know if that's going to be the case. I've put Joshua as a possible next opponent because, of course, that'd be a fight that everybody would love to see a rematch of. Or Wilder, of course, Wilder is an option as well, but if Wilder and Joshua fight each other, then Ruiz is also an option as well. All great fights, and all fights that I'd love to see. But yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. Like the video if you didn't, need to like the video, subscribe if you're new, and thanks for watching.